For decades, walking has been praised as the go-to exercise for older adults. And while it's certainly better than being sedentary, walking alone won't fully protect you as you age. It doesn't challenge your bones enough to keep them dense. It doesn't build muscle fast enough to prevent weakness, and it does little to sharpen balance, the number one factor in preventing dangerous falls. That's why more orthopedic surgeons and longevity experts now emphasize targeted, low-impact exercises that go beyond walking. These moves rebuild strength in the legs, hips, and core while protecting your joints from stress. They're designed to boost stability, improve posture, and keep your stride confident well into your 70s and 80s. The best part? These 5 surgeon-approved exercises are simple, require little to no equipment, and can be done right at home, making them perfect for daily practice. 1. Sit to stand from a chair. Builds real-life leg power. If you could only pick one exercise after 60, this would be it. The sit-to-stand move directly trains the muscles you rely on most in daily life, your quadriceps, glutes, and core. These are the powerhouse muscles that allow you to get out of a chair, climb stairs, step out of a car, and keep your balance when walking. Weakness here is one of the main reasons older adults lose independence. The beauty of this exercise is its simplicity. You don't need equipment, a gym, or even much space, just a sturdy chair, and yet the benefits go far beyond what walking alone can do. How to do it. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your feet flat and shoulder-width apart. Without using your hands, press through your heels and stand up. Slowly sit back down with control. Don't flop into the chair. Do 10 repetitions, rest briefly, and repeat for 2 to 3 sets. Why it's better than walking. Builds leg and core strength that walking doesn't challenge. Improves balance and reduces fall risk by strengthening stabilizing muscles. Directly trains movements needed for independence, like getting up from the toilet or rising from bed. Even if you walk daily, if your legs aren't strong enough to lift you from a chair without help, you'll struggle to stay independent. That's why surgeons often say this one test, being able to rise without using your hands, is a better predictor of mobility than walking speed alone. Start with just a few reps and build up gradually. Over time, you'll notice not only stronger legs, but also more confidence in every step you take. This small habit can make the difference between relying on others or moving freely on your own well into your 80s. Ready for the next move that builds strength where walking can't? 2. Wall push-ups. Strengthen arms, shoulders, and core. As we age, one of the first areas to weaken is the upper body. Many seniors notice they can no longer carry heavy grocery bags, push open a stubborn door, or lift themselves easily from bed. This isn't just inconvenient, it affects balance, posture, and even the ability to prevent falls. That's why strengthening the arms, shoulders, chest, and core is critical for staying independent after 60. Wall push-ups are a safe, joint-friendly alternative to floor push-ups. They build the same essential muscles, chest, triceps, and shoulders, while also engaging the core for stability. Unlike traditional push-ups, wall push-ups remove the strain on wrists, elbows, and lower back, making them ideal for older adults. How to do it. Stand facing a wall with your feet about 2 feet away. Place your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your elbows and slowly lower your chest toward the wall. Push yourself back to the starting position with control. Begin with 2 sets of 10 repetitions and add more as you get stronger. Why it's better than walking. Builds arm, shoulder, and chest strength. Muscles walking doesn't touch. Improves posture by strengthening the upper body, reducing the hunched look. Enhances daily function, carrying groceries, lifting objects, pushing doors, or catching yourself during slips. Activates the core, which supports balance and reduces back pain. Strong upper body muscles aren't just about looking fit, they're about protecting your independence. If you stumble, having the arm and shoulder strength to catch yourself could prevent a dangerous fall. Plus, maintaining posture reduces fatigue and helps your lungs expand for better breathing. Wall push-ups prove that simple movements, done consistently, can build strength in places walking alone will never reach. Add this exercise to your routine, and you'll feel stronger in everyday tasks while also protecting your long-term mobility. Next, we'll tackle the most overlooked skill for seniors, one that determines whether you'll stay steady or risk a fall. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple senior health tips that actually work. 3. Single leg balance boosts stability and prevents falls. One of the most dangerous health risks for seniors isn't heart disease or diabetes, it's falling. A single fall can lead to fractures, loss of independence, and months of recovery. That's why balance training is just as important as building strength after 60. Walking does improve general fitness, but it doesn't directly train the stabilizing muscles in your ankles, feet, and core that keep you steady when you stumble. The single leg balance exercise specifically targets these stabilizers. By standing on one foot, your body is forced to recruit tiny muscles that rarely get challenged in daily life. Over time, this builds coordination, strengthens your joints, and teaches your brain and body how to react quickly if you lose footing. How to do it? Stand near a sturdy chair, wall, or counter for safety. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the floor. Hold the position for 10 to 30 seconds, keeping your torso tall and your core engaged. Switch sides and repeat. Perform 2 to 3 rounds per leg. Why it's better than walking. Trains balance and coordination in a way walking cannot. Strengthens ankles, calves, and core stabilizers. Improves reaction time, helping you recover faster if you trip. Builds confidence, reducing fear of falling, which itself improves mobility. As your balance improves, you can challenge yourself by closing your eyes, turning your head side to side, or standing on a softer surface like a yoga mat. Each variation trains your brain and body to adapt, making you more resilient to real-life situations. This exercise may look simple, but it directly addresses one of the top reasons older adults lose independence: instability. Practice daily, it can help you stay steady, confident, and upright, no matter your age. Next, we'll build on this foundation with a seated move that strengthens your legs in a surprising way. 4. Seated knee extensions. Wake up dormant leg muscles. As we age, the quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of the thighs, are often the first to weaken. This decline is more serious than most people realize because the quads are essential for nearly every lower body movement: standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, stepping onto a curb, or even simply walking across the room. Weak quads place more stress on the knees, increase joint pain, and make daily movements harder, leading to a vicious cycle of inactivity and further weakness. Seated knee extensions are a simple but highly effective way to keep these muscles strong. Unlike walking, which uses the legs in a general way, this exercise directly isolates and activates the quads, waking them up, maintaining strength, and improving knee stability. It's also gentle, making it especially valuable for seniors with arthritis or chronic knee discomfort who still need to build muscle without risking injury. How to do it. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your back straight and feet flat. Slowly extend one leg forward until it's straight and parallel with the floor. Hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, squeezing the thigh muscles. Lower the leg back down with control. Do 10 repetitions per leg, rest, and repeat for 2 to 3 sets. Why it's better than walking. provides targeted quad activation, which walking does not achieve. Strengthens the muscles that support knee joints and reduce strain. Safe and effective even for those with arthritis or balance concerns. Helps restore the ability to stand, climb, and step confidently. This exercise is proof that strength building doesn't always require weights or standing movements. Even from a chair, you can train the muscles that keep you mobile and independent. Practice daily, seated knee extensions can delay or even reverse the decline in leg function that many believe is just a normal part of aging. Once your legs are activated, it's time to bring the whole body into play with a rhythm-building move that supports both coordination and cardiovascular health. 5. Marching in place. Improves coordination and heart health. At first glance, marching in place might look too easy to matter. But done with intention and control, this simple move becomes a powerful tool for seniors who want to stay strong, coordinated, and sharp. Unlike walking, which is often done on autopilot, marching requires you to consciously lift each leg, engage your core, and maintain balance. This not only strengthens your muscles, but also reinforces the brain-body connection that helps prevent stumbles and confusion with age. Marching in place builds endurance by gently raising the heart rate, making it a safe way to support cardiovascular health without putting excess strain on the joints. It also targets the hip flexors, which are crucial for lifting the legs during walking and stair climbing, movements that often weaken with age. The rhythmic action trains both memory and coordination, sharpening agility while protecting against falls. How to do it? Stand tall with shoulders back, near a chair or counter for stability. Slowly lift one knee to hip level, lower it back down with control. Switch legs and continue in a marching rhythm. March for 30 to 60 seconds. Rest briefly and repeat 2 to 3 times. Why it's better than walking. Can be done indoors anytime, no matter the weather. Strengthens hip flexors and core muscles, often neglected by walking. Engages both sides of the brain by coordinating opposite arm and leg movements. Improves cardiovascular endurance, while also sharpening memory and agility. Over time, this simple exercise builds the stamina and coordination needed for more confident movement in daily life. Best of all, it requires no equipment, no space beyond a few feet, and can be practiced safely indoors. By combining strength, balance, and coordination, marching in place rounds out a full-body exercise routine that's gentle yet powerful for older adults. But how often should you be doing these surgeon-approved moves, and when is the best time of day to maximize results? Let's uncover the answers in the next section. When and how often to do these surgeon-approved moves. The secret to getting real benefits from these exercises isn't just knowing what to do, it's knowing when and how often to do them. For seniors over 60, consistency is far more important than intensity. Doing these 5 moves 3 to 5 times per week is enough to strengthen muscles, improve balance, and boost overall energy. The good news? You don't need to set aside an entire hour. You can split them into short 5 to 10-minute sessions sprinkled throughout the day, or combine all 5 into a single 20 minutes routine. Either way, the results build steadily over time. Within just a few weeks, you'll notice easier movements, steadier balance, and more confidence in everyday activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or bending down safely. Bonus tips for success: warm up first, gentle arm circles, toe taps, or light marching in place for 1 to 2 minutes get your blood flowing. Slow and controlled. The goal isn't speed, it's activating the right muscles. Breathe naturally. Inhale during the easier part of the move, exhale during the effort. Listen to your body. Mild muscle fatigue is good, but sharp pain is not. Here's a simple 7 days plan to follow. Day 1, full 20 minutes routine, all 5 moves. Day 2, rest or light walking. Day 3, short session, sit to stands plus wall push-ups. Day 4, full 20 minutes routine. Day 5, rest or gentle stretching, yoga. Day 6, short session, single leg balance, plus seated knee extensions. Day 7, full 20 minutes routine. This mix balances activity and recovery, giving your body time to adapt while still keeping muscles and joints engaged. Think of it as maintenance for independence. Just like brushing your teeth daily prevents long-term damage, these small, consistent movements protect your strength, balance, and freedom for decades to come. Walking will always have its place in a healthy routine. It supports circulation, lifts mood, and keeps you moving. But after 60, walking by itself simply isn't enough to maintain the strength, balance, and mobility you need for independence. That's why surgeons and longevity experts alike now recommend exercises that specifically target the muscles and skills walking misses. Recap. 5. Exercises to replace or enhance walking. After 60, sit to stand. Builds powerful quads and glutes for everyday movements. Wall push-ups strengthens arms, shoulders, and core for posture and support. Single leg balance trains stability and prevents falls. Seated knee extensions keeps knees strong and pain-free. Marching in place boosts cardio endurance and brain-body coordination. The best part? You don't need a gym, equipment, or even much space. Just 20 minutes, 3-5 times a week, can protect your independence for decades to come. These moves are joint-friendly, safe for beginners, and easily modified to fit your comfort level. Consistency is key. Small, steady efforts now build strength that pays off for years. If you want to stay mobile past 80, avoid walkers, and reduce the risk of surgeries, these simple exercises could make all the difference. If this article helped you, share it with a friend over 60 who wants to move with more confidence, and comment below, which of these 5 moves will you try first? Stay tuned for more senior health tips to help you rebuild strength, move freely, and age with confidence, one rep at a time.